I will. Hey! Hi, Janine. How are you? Hi, Waiting on God and Miss Focus. How is everyone doing this evening? Thank you for joining on this impromptu live this evening, this Sunday evening. Hi, Elena. How are you? Hi, A Royal Diadem. How are you? Thank you guys for joining in on this impromptu live. It was not planned, it was not scheduled, but hi Wanda from Cleveland, how are you? Thank you so much, Waiting on God. I appreciate it. I owe you guys some crafts from Crafting Live in June, and so I just figured I would pop on tonight and share one of those crafts with you. So if you're here watching, let me know that you are here. For those of you who are here, as you can see, I got my new glasses. Yay! I am so excited. And for those of you who know the story, hi Penny, how are you? Hi Elena. I am blessed and highly favored. Thank you for asking. And for those of you who know the story, I shared the story with you a few weeks ago how I lost my glasses last year, turned my classroom upside down, my house upside down, my car upside down, and they never showed up. And so I was left with the thought of maybe, I don't know, one crafting a day. I just wrapped them up in the ball of whatever garbage I produced, you know, paper towel, cleaning up, and dumped them in the garbage because I really would have hated to think that they grew legs and walked away, if you understand what I'm saying. So thank you, Waiting on God. I really, really like them. So I'm glad to have my glasses back. My daughter encouraged me to go with the brown as opposed to the Tiffany blue, which I really love the Tiffany blue, but I went with a pair of brown Tiffany. So we'll see how that works out. And hopefully, well, not hopefully, knowingly, these will stay pretty close to me either on my face or I'll have to get one of those chains. I'm gonna probably DIY one myself with gems and, you know, all sorts of things to make it pretty and make it mine and wear them around my neck when they're not on my face. Hi JLR, how are you? I am well. My 4th was very quiet. Our little city, we had our fireworks on the 3rd of July as opposed to the 4th. I guess the city wanted to give their employees a day off with their families as well. So we watched the fireworks on the 3rd, and then the 4th was pretty much just a lazy day for us. How did you enjoy your day, JLR? Let me know. Hi Bubbles, how are you? And Allison, how are you? Janine, I'm glad you are here. Thank you for stopping by. I'm glad you guys decided to visit today. Like I said, this is unplanned, but I do know that I missed the last week of June, so I wanted to come on and share with you what I had originally had planned for you in the first place, so none of the crafts would be wasted. So how was everyone's Sunday? What did you guys do today? I kind of just stayed at home and looked at the 4 walls. I had a busy 2 days. For those of you who follow the community page, on today's Sunday, so Saturday, Friday. On Friday, I had the opportunity to meet one of fellow subscribers and members on the channel, Mr. One Way Designs 238. Sometimes if he's available, you would see him. He will be in the comment section chatting you guys up. So we met and we came up with this brand awesome idea that we're going to be starting a new series called Craft Crawls, where we go to neighboring cities and possibly even neighboring states to visit the crafting stores to see what each state has and compare them to the other states around them. He visited from the neighboring state of South Carolina, and so it was very interesting to hear him saying, oh my gosh, you know, your store has this here in Georgia, I'm in Georgia, our stores doesn't have this, or we have a this store and you don't have a that store. And so it was very interesting to see that from state to state. Yes, and I understand that the stores will be different, but even in the stores that we do have in common, even from store to store, state to state, city to city, these stores are packed differently. And so we came up with the idea of having craft crawls. So look out for those in the near future as we bring that information to you. And so I spent the day with him on Friday. Like I said, I posted a picture of us on the community tab. And then yesterday I spent the day with my bestie. We went and we got foot massages. Sorry, I hope that wasn't TMI, but foot massages, which I had to laugh at myself because I fell asleep, dozed off, and I would wake myself up with my snores. Yes, I snore. No, there's another layer of the Danielle onion. And so after that, we had a nice lunch, and then I went back to another craft store with her. And it's so funny. She told me that, as moms would tell their children, she's like, Danielle, you went shopping the day before. You're going into this store. We went to Michael's. You're going into Michael's. Don't touch anything. Don't ask for anything. You're not picking up nothing. We're just going window shopping. That didn't happen. And so I left there. So I left there with 2 bags, maybe 4, of stuff. But I was able to shop mostly on the clearance, and the things that I did not get on clearance, I used coupons, Michael coupons, as well as Joann's coupons, because they also accept competitors' coupons, and I was able to walk out of there with good items, not for a pretty penny. And so having those 2 days back to back, I just decided today I'm not doing anything. I'm just going to stare at these 4 walls. If I can't find anything on TV, I'll just nap and relax. And so that is what I did today up until now, where I'm spending some time with you guys. So Jennifer says, hi, how are you? Ooh, Allison, you are working on crafts for your wedding. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Congratulations. If you can share with us when your wedding date is, so that we can know what you have going on, your theme, your color theme, if you'd like to share. Yes, we're trying to be a little nosy, but of course it's up to you to answer. Linda, thank you. I love them too. Oh, recovering from ankle surgery. I am so sorry. I pray you a very fast recovery, and I hope that you will heal 100% from where you are today. That is my prayer, and that is my heart for you. Please definitely keep us posted. Waiting on God. You had a very quiet day. Oh, JLR, your house is where the party's at. You have been barbecuing for 3 days, and the party is finally over. Allison, you're in South Carolina, okay, or Georgia, I don't know. I know I said a lot between then and now. Let's see. Yes, Wanda, that's what we found. Like I said, while chatting with him and going to these different craft stores, it was just interesting to hear him say, even at the Dollar Tree, oh my gosh, you guys have this, we don't have that, what is going on? And so that is going to be the purpose of that series once we get it up and running and doing a collaboration that way. October 19th. Wow, that's right around the corner. Awesome. Well, congratulations to you. Congratulations. Yes, you can send me a picture, and I would love it if you would. Hold on one second. Let me get my keyboard so I can type you the email address to which you can send the pictures. Yes. You can send the pictures there. I would love to see your designs, your DIYs. I cannot wait. Your beautiful dress, your beautiful you. I will definitely be looking forward to that. Jalissa, hi. You are most welcome. And so as we get ready to start, today we're going to be making a sewless pillow. Now, You guys know that we had been in the series of, Summer Splash, Craft with Me Live. This is something that I plan, God willing, life, strength, health, and wellness. I will hope to continue next year and into the years beyond, just helping you throughout the month of June prepare for your summer decor, your summer decorating, your summer parties, possibly even July 4th, as we continue this series throughout the years to come. And so, like I said, this was one of the ideas that I wanted to share with you, but things in the last week of June kind of got a little hectic and busy for me. I had to take some things off my plate, and I apologize that it had to be this. But like I said, you guys have missed nothing because I'm going to be bringing those crafts to you. And so as you can see, I found this beautiful calico material from, I want to say, hold on, Hobby Lobby, if I remember correctly, because I'm in so many craft stores. I need to remember where I purchased what from. And I just thought that this palm frond print would have gone so lovely with the palm tree that we created, as well as with the flamingos that we created as well. And so today I made one, of course, to test my material and to make sure that what I was going to present to you would work and would last. And so here we have a beautiful print, the print on front, and I chose to go with the solid green on the back to give you that contrast from front to back. And it has stood up in the 2 weeks that I have created it. So today, this is what we are going to be making. Now, I purchased this material, and I also purchased another material which was pink, and it was on a black base, and it had pink roses and I think some pink flowers, some other flowers on them as well, with hints of green. But I decided to go with this one on camera since it's going to match perfectly with our summer theme. All right. Janice says, love my keyboard. Is it white, rose gold, and apple? It is not apple. I actually got it from Amazon after the video has rendered, and I share it for everyone to see. If you are interested and you let me know, Janine, I will place the link to this in the description box below. So if you're interested in getting it, you can get one. It came with a mouse as well, which is, you can't see it. There you go. White and, oh, cool. White and rose gold as well. And then this was an additional purchase, which is a metallic mouse, if you can hear that. And it goes very well with this, which goes very well with my Cricut maker. And if you stick around for Tuesday's video, I incorporated my Cricut maker, a craft with my Cricut maker, with what I'm going to be making on Tuesday. So you will also be able to see that. Thank you, Allison. Yes, I did see it come through on my phone. Thank you, JLR. Thank you. My new glasses. Yes, I will put that information below once I'm finished with the video later so that you can see it. Okay, and of course, as you can see, it's wireless, so I can move it. It doesn't have to be connected to the computer. I'm not limited to wherever I go with it. I also have one in my classroom, so that I can, like I tell my students, I drive my computer with it anywhere in the classroom that I am, and of course they get a kick out of it. First, they're like, "Oh, Miss Walker, how are you doing that?" Until they figure it out. And so we are going to get started with our craft. I'm going to turn my mouse off just to make sure that I don't click anything that I'm not supposed to, and we go offline accidentally. So for this craft, you are going to need a 1/4 of print material, okay? And 1/4 of your solid material, which is going to be your backing. Now, I had to think about it because what I bought was a half a yard of material, a half a yard of the print. Yes, I did. Thank you, Florence. I kind of changed around my craft room because, let me tell y'all, between y'all and me, and before my daughter comes home and my son hears me, I am running out of space in my craft loft. And so I had to figure out how to rearrange the space to take more advantage of the space because I felt like the space was closing in on me. And so yes, I changed it around. I put my drawers behind me as opposed to here. I'm looking for, you know, another table which will give me more space. So just trying to maximize the space that I have, because pretty soon if I continue to buy stuff and enhance my space, I know my kids, they might throw me out. They're like, Mommy, we have no more space for any more of your stuff. Stop bringing things home. So, yes, I did change it around. Evelyn, hi, my darling. I am well, my darling Evelyn, as well. Thank you for tuning in. So like I was saying, I bought a half a yard of this, right? And then the young lady, and I'm so sorry I didn't get her name because I would have definitely given her a shout out. The young lady, I asked her, I said, can you do me the favor and cut my half a yard into half, which makes this a quarter yard? Because you know at Hobby Lobby, their table have the grooves in which you can place the scissors to ensure that you're getting that straight cut. And so I asked her to do me the favor and she acquiesced. She said yes. And I was so thankful for her. And this is how I got to have two perfect square pieces of my print as well as of my solid. I asked her to do the same for this as well. Thank you so much for Kwanzaa. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So to start, what we're gonna do with this material is we are going to back them up one against the other or overlap the material. You want to make sure, because we're making this material or this pillow inside out. And then when we're finished putting down, which I haven't told you all what you need, but when we're finished putting down our heat and bond, which I have here, trust me, I got everything ready before I sat down. I found it. It fell off the table. My heat and bond. So you're gonna need your material. You're going to need some heat and bond. I will leave a link for this as well. We're not going to be using hot glue to do this. I have seen where hot glue has been used, but really and truly, I just question the permanence of using a hot glue. I tend to wash my pillows that I have around the house, and so I don't know how well hot glue would hold up in the washer. And so as opposed to the hot glue, I'm using this heat and bond. And then of course you're going to need your polyfill, this, which is the name of this brand, but any other stuffing that you can get your hands on. And that's it. If of course you would like to embellish your pillow, you would need whatever embellishments you would like to use. And of course, if you're gluing stones to it or appliques to it, you would need, of course, some fabric glue to do that. I am not going to be embellishing this pillow because I just like the organic look and feel of it. You know, if you're gonna lay on it, you don't want any beads or rhinestones pulling at your hair or anything like that. So I'm not going to be embellishing mine. Okay. Wanda, I tell you, the struggle is definitely real. I was telling my best friend Valerie that I am going to need a new house. Well, not need, because I'm comfortable, but if ever I were to purchase a new house, I would have to purchase a home that has a basement And 2 rooms of that basement would have to be mine. 1 room would be storage, of course, and then the other room would be my craft room. And then if I were greedy and I had to choose a 3rd room, then the 3rd room would definitely have to be the display room where I stage things and of course take the pictures at the end. Okay, so once you have settled on your material, you are going to take them and lay them flat one on top of the other. Again, if you notice, my front side or the side that I want to present is on the outside, is on the inside, because when we turn it over, we want to get this, okay? And so once I have done that, I'm going to take my Sure Bond and measure how much I'm going to need. Now, just so you guys do not have to go through the same frustrations that I did when I was making the prototype, I want to tell you that the directions on this package says to keep your iron on medium heat. Medium heat did not do it. For me, I had to put my iron up on the second to last setting to get this to work. Now, before I say that it was the product, I would have to say that perhaps it's my iron. It's an old iron. I've had it for years. We don't necessarily use it anymore too much. We tend to steam our clothes as opposed to iron them these days. So it could have very well been my iron. But I say that to you to say, if you are working with a newer iron, perhaps you might want to follow the directions. But if you're working with an older iron, I would say start with the warm iron as they suggest, and then keep moving it up a few notches to ensure that you're not going to burn your material and burn your heat and bond. Now, the direction says that you are going to place your heat and bond down on the first layer of your item. And what I'm doing is sharing with you a shortcut that I learned when I made my prototype. This shortcut is lifting up the edge of the paper to ensure that when you go over this for the 1 or 2 seconds, this paper is not going to be stuck down or glued down to this piece. All right, so as you can see, I'm measuring how much I'm going to need. And I'm going to go all the way to the corner. And I am going to cut it right here. And then when I have put that into place, I'm going to bring it up maybe just about a ½ inch to ensure that I have enough hold or support left over here. I am then going to place my outer edge over it. Okay, and then I'm going to take my iron and I'm going to iron over our heat and bond for 1 or 2 to 3 seconds at a time. So I'm just going to make a pass over it. Okay, Evelyn says I can embellish one side and turn it to the embellished side when I make up the bed or use it on the couch, and that is a phenomenal idea. And you see, I love you guys, and this is what I said. We craft together and learn from each other on a weekly basis. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I didn't even think of that. So yes, Evelyn, you are absolutely correct. You also want to make sure that your iron is not on steam. So you're going to make a pass. I know I turned you on. Yes. So you are going to make a pass for 1 to 2 seconds at a time, or 2 to 3. I said 1 to 2 again. Okay. And I'm going to stop right where I picked up the lip or the piece that we're going to use to peel it off. Okay. And then we're going to peel it off. See, that's what I'm saying. And then it must be my iron. We're going to peel it off. Then we're going to fold this back over it. And then we're going to make another pass. And this is what is going to melt your heat and bond into your material to secure it or adhere one side of your material to the other side. I like sophisticated, Aretha. Thank you so much. I got my new glasses. That's what it is. My new glasses I'm about to tie around my neck to make sure they don't grow legs and walk away like the other pair. Thank you. Okay. I'm just gonna make a pass. Now the product tells you if you're using light material, 3 to 4 seconds would be fine. If you're using a more coarse material, you would need about 6 to 8 seconds passes at a time. But once you have ironed it on, you are going to allow that adhesive to cool before you touch it and start tugging at it. Okay, so while we're waiting for this to cool before we move on to the other side, what's going on, y'all? Tell me. I've heard about y'all's Sunday. I heard about y'all's 4th of July. One of our darlings, and I forgot her name. Thank you, SBJ. Thank you. Said that she's getting ready for her wedding in October, and she sent me a picture. And with her permission, maybe I'll post it, but I'll ask her later, not now. My church look. Let me tell y'all something. Sorry, and the accent just came out. But it's so funny. I lost my glasses. I told you guys, right? And I figured, okay, I can see. They're readers, really. And so I could see distance, which is fine. But when I need to read something, I would either, especially my phone, my doctor calls it tromboning. So I would have to hold the phone all the way out here so that I can focus to read what it says. Well, there came a time when my eyes said, nope, we're not doing that no more. Okay. And so I pulled out my old readers that I had from 2 years ago. I'm trying to separate the adhesive from the backing. I pulled out my old pair that I had about 2 years ago, and that's what I was using to get along until I could get my new pair. Well, guess what happened? Guess what happened, y'all? The old 2-year-old pair what's not coming up? Your notification? Let me know, Dawn. Hi, Dawn. But guess what happened? So I was cleaning my kitchen and I had my glasses on the counter because I didn't need them, of course, to clean the kitchen. And what happened? Wiping down the counter, and I passed too close to my old readers, and whoops, the glasses went one way and one of the lenses went the other way. So now I have no glasses, because as easy as I thought it would have been to pop the lens that popped out back in, little did I know that the old glasses did not have a solid piece underneath. All it was lens with a little elastic string that you had to thread through a groove in the lens to get it to pop back in. And y'all, when I tell you that I tried and I tried and I tried and I tried until I was so tired trying, I was getting ready to deliberately throw the glasses back on the floor. So I just had to give up. So for about 2 weeks, whenever I wanted to read something or see something, I would have had to call poor Dodo. Can you come read this for me, Do? And then at times I figured, I learned, you could use your phone, put it on camera, open up the screen, and that worked as a magnifying glass. So that was me for 2-3 weeks until, they said, your glasses are here. So I am happy that I can now see, because it was no joke for all the reading that I do and looking at stuff on the internet. Yes, yes. So my eyes were like, nope, 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 nope. Get help or get glasses, because homie not playing that no more. So now working on the other side. And like I said, I gave you guys that little trick. I pulled back on the backing so that when I go to lift it up, it is not already ironed down and we can move a lot faster. I learned that with the prototype. So I had to go in with my razor blade, pretty much like you saw me doing, on the cloth and try to lift it up. And then if I couldn't, then I had to pull up the whole thing and start over. Okay. And once I've done that, pull this up, put my cloth back over it, and continue to iron. Aretha, trust me, I know the feeling when it comes to glasses. Girl, let me tell you, it wasn't any joke. I just got fed up at one point. I was like, you know what, I'm done. I'm not reading anything. Even when I was out with Valerie, my bestie yesterday, I told her my eyes, it was almost like a mutiny on the Bounty. They just said, no, don't ask me to read no small print. I'm not doing it. I don't care what you say. Nope, nope, nope. So I'm glad to finally have my glasses. I picked them up yesterday and I was like, yay, I can see, I can read again. Because like I said, I don't have a problem with distance. It's just the reading. Okay, and once you make your passes, you're just going to allow it to cool so that adhesive can bond securely. So my glasses, I'm doing that. Let me tell you, you're right. Not trumpet thing ain't no joke. Because eventually, Miss Focus, you run out of arm. It's like, I can't get my arm to go any further. It's just not going anymore. So, you know, unless you're making the screen, you know, that you're reading on, or if you're reading a book, then with a magnifying glass, but just on your own, you know, the eyes are like, nah, we're done. Get some glasses. Yay! Yep. All right. So now we are on to the third side. And then when we get to the fourth side, I'm going to show you how we're going to close this pillow, because we are not going to use any needle and thread whatsoever. Tell me how many of you, when I try to find the edge of this, how many of you are watching our Craftmas in July? I'm so excited about that series. So excited about that series. Craftmas in July, anyone? Oh, don't tell me that, Evelyn. No, please don't tell me that. Because like I said, I'm going to have to, if the chain doesn't work, then I'm going to have to pin my glasses to my shirt. I cannot go another month, another week, another day with my glasses. I can't do it. I cannot. So I'm just going to have to make one and embellish it to make sure that it's something that I never put down or take off my neck. It's going to have to look like jewelry, and I'm just going to have to keep it moving that way. I will, because I can't. Don't say that. Yes, with Miss Pinky. Guess what, guys? So when I went on the craft crawl with One Way Designs 238, I found a bigger Miss Pinky. And I was so excited with the bigger Miss Pinky, because I said, remember I said one of the prizes are going to be that one person is going to get their own Miss Pinky, right? And so I found a bigger one, and I was so excited with that, because I said, okay, then I could you know, use the bigger one on the channel, perhaps make it a little bit more easy for people to see her in the video. This is gonna be so much fun. I'm gonna bring her home. I'm gonna do Pinky's Chronicles, which I started. Check out the community page. Those of you who don't follow the community page are missing out on a lot. We're gonna do a Pinky Chronicles. It's gonna be so much fun. And I bring her home and I'm showing my daughter what I got. Doe, you guys know Doe, my sweetie pie, who I call her my little sergeant. And then she says, Mommy, this Miss Pinky looks spooky. I was like, what? What are you talking about? She's the same Miss Pinky, who Miss Pinky, by the way, is actually in this shot. Let me see who can find her. I said it's the same as Pinky. This one is just larger. And she was like, no, Mom, she looks spooky. Her eyes are just too big or something. I think you should stick to the little one, which I'm not gonna. But I just had to laugh at my baby because she is just a hoot. She looks spooky. It's the same thing. It's the same as Pinky. So yes, One Way Designs 238 and I found some wonderful things to put into the winners, Miss Pinky winners packet. So whoever wins that, you are going to be pleasantly surprised. Yes, yes, yes. Has anyone found her yet? Yes, yes, waiting on God. That child of mine is a trip. She is such a trip. I should have brought her upstairs too. I didn't think. She's downstairs sitting on the couch. Oh, next to something else that I got yesterday. I should have brought them upstairs. But no, I'm not going to show you guys. You're going to have to find them in the Craftmas videos. Not going to share too much because remember, like I said, not only are you looking for Miss Pinky, but you're also looking for facsimiles of her. Facsimile, anything that looks like her. It could be one of her relatives. It could be a body part. So I'm not going to show you the stuff that I purchased. And where? But you have to tell me, Miss Janine, over my left shoulder, my right shoulder. Tell me where. Where is she? Let me know if you can see her. Let me know. So yeah, so we're gonna have some fun on this channel with Miss Pinky. Like I said, make sure that you follow our community tab because I'm getting ready to start the Miss Pinky Chronicles where she's going to be traveling with me and we're going to be having fun doing activities. And if you want to get along with that, you know, some of her chronicles will be on the community tab. And for those of you who have Instagram, some of her chronicles are going to be on Instagram also, so make sure that you follow me there. Yep, I did that. I may have to do this one over. I pulled it up too quickly, so let's see. Yeah, so we might have to make sure you follow me in the community tab. Make sure you follow me on our Instagram page, and I may post her a few times on over my right shoulder in a white cup. Ooh, Allison is giving me details. Third canister from the right. It's actually not a canister, but yes, there she is. It is my roll of diamond wrap. So yeah, she's sitting back there just chilling, waiting for her big debut in one of our Craftmas videos. And I cannot wait, guys. I have some really, really neat ideas to share with you guys. Yeah, she's over my right shoulder and next to the purple curtain, definitely. Really some really neat ideas to share with you guys this Craftmas. And so I really and truly hope that you guys will stay tuned. I really and truly hope that you guys will share the videos as they come out. And I am hoping that you guys will also comment. So you see what I'm talking about here? I just did it myself. So this part right here has sealed, but this part for some reason did not. So, which is an easy fix. I'm just going to go in with another piece of my heat and bond and bond it that way. Or I know what I'm gonna do. Yay! We are gonna kill two birds with one stone. I am gonna leave that part open, and we are going to use that part as the place where we are going to stuff our pillow. So yes, so that worked. No, Miss Pinky, I'm only here for the crafts only. Oh, well, you don't have to play, Miss Aquafina. We'll still be crafting, but Miss Pinky is gonna be a part of Craftmas. So those of us who want to play, we can play, and those of us who are here for the crafts, it's okay too. We'll be here for the crafts as well. So yes, so I am now working on my last lifting up the piece to make sure that we can lift it up when we are done. And now we're going to measure. And cut and iron it down. Let me make sure that I have enough and not overlap. Okay, and 1 to 2 seconds. I know exactly what I did wrong over there. I got lost in our conversation. I talked too much. So 1 to 2 seconds, let it cool. I'm going to go over it again in a few. Made a pillow last Christmas using hot glue. What a mess. Oh yeah, see, the hot glue is not sustainable. It's not gonna last. I mean, you'll have it for a time and possibly even just a season, and then when it's time to wash and clean up, and if that glue is hot enough, you know, it's gonna seep through your material, and you know. So I will definitely leave the link to this product after we have finished with the video, so that if you're interested in purchasing it, you can do so with the direct link, and that'll help. Okay, and this way with Craftmas in July, those of you who do a lot of your crafting for Christmas, your home decor, your gift giving ideas, you guys will definitely be able to get a head start and not be as stressed when it comes to preparing for Christmas. So this is why I decided to align our Craftmas with Christmas in July. And you know what I did not know? Yes, Stitch Witchery. No, this is actually Heat and Bond. The name of the product is Heat and Bond. And I bought two because I didn't know, here it is, how much I would have needed. So this is what it looks like, and I'll put the link below when we're done. Heat and Bond. Yes, Allison, I have heard that. Thank you once again for sharing that. If you purchase items in bulk and you don't need all of them, you definitely can get a refund. The white tape is called Heat and Bond. Dawn, Heat and Bond. This is what is bonding our pillow and allowing us to use not sew, making it a no sew pillow. We're bonding our pieces of material together. Yep, you can. I learned that too. All right, so now that we have allowed this to cool, I'm gonna leave my iron on so we can do the last piece. All of our sides have been bonded together. I don't know if you can see that. And then we have this open, extra little open space here that did not stitch down, bond down. And we are going to now turn our pillow over or pull it inside out. Yeah, and I need to wash my pillows. Well, you're either not gonna wash it, or like I said, it's just for an immediate decor thing, and when you're finished, you know, you're gonna throw it away, and which is fine, you know, definitely fine. As you can see, I could use a dowel for this, but I just grabbed the first thing that was on my hand, which is a long stick of glue here, you can see. And I'm just going in now and I'm poking out my corners to get that nice square look that we need for our pillow. And then once you have done this, it is now time to stuff. So you're going to get your stuffing and you are going to stuff your pillow. Trying to find the corner here. Hey Mickey, how are you? Yes, you made it. Hi Denise. You are most welcome, JLR. Thank you for being here. You are a new subscriber, new to our community, and you have been on all of my lives that I've done in June. So I thank you for being new, not only for joining our family, but also for being vested in what we are doing here. Please know that it is appreciated very much. Very, very much. Okay. Hey, he made it! He made it! He made it, guys. Let me tell you. Craft Crawl, One Way Designs 238. Some one of us would say that the next one of us was a bad shopping influence. And then the other one of us would say that the other one of us was a bad shopping influence. It depends on who you ask on what day and who answers the question. Thank you, Nicole. I'm glad you like it. I am glad you like it. So now that we have our form, here you can see our form, okay? Here you can see the hole, which we're going to use to stuff it. And then, as you saw me playing with it, pretty much as if you were going to stitch it down with your sewing machine, we're just going to fold in our edges. Here they are. And we're just going to fold in our edges, make a seam, put down our adhesive, and flatten it out like so. Once our pillow is stuffed, you have to make sure, of course, that you don't overstuff your pillow. But here goes. This is the fun part. No, it was not all her. No, sir. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, this comes with a dowel to help you to stuff your pillow. Thank you, One Way. Yes, I got this a few weeks ago from Hobby Lobby when they had some sale on their calico print. So this is a fun, easy craft. Very easy craft, especially for Christmas coming up. I know I'm not using, using Christmas material because we're finishing up our summer splash crafts that we didn't get to. What is this? Oh, some advertisement that they had in their packet. But you could also use this to make your Christmas pillows, especially when, you know, all of the craft stores that sell material, they're starting to put out their Christmas items. I know because I went shopping with somebody and came home with bags and bags and bags and bags and oodles of bags of stuff to craft with. That's my story and I'm sticking with it. And please don't tell Dominique. I made the tiki bar, but the roof wouldn't fit. Oh, can you? I'm thinking of a fit. Can you fix? Can you fix it? I would love to see what it looks like, JLR. If you could send me a picture to the email address that I aired earlier, or let me know if you need me to post it again. Thank you, Florence. It's summery, and it goes with the items that we have made thus far. I'm trying to, as you can see, evenly distribute the stuffing equally, especially down in the corners so that you do not have flat corners. Here is where, again, you could go in with your dowel to get to those pointed areas. Yes, it does. My nephew was here not this weekend, the weekend before. And he loved the tiki hut because I have it downstairs. I also took a picture, those of you who follow my stories on YouTube, and I put a video up of Max in the tiki hut as the bartender, serving, what did I call it? Bone slides and I can't remember, ruffaritas, bow wow weetas. So my nephew, he loved it, and you know, he was like, Auntie, what's that? So it's still downstairs with the lights intact, everything. I'm waiting for my kids to say they're having a party. They usually have get-togethers or game night with their friends, and I'm waiting for them to plan another one so I can say, hey, you want to use the tiki bar? But mom's the word. They have not said. They have not said. So yeah. So I think we are going to call that George, like we say at home. Oh, nope, I can't do that yet. I just remember we have to close it. What I was trying to do was make space just to make sure that they are equal in size pretty much and equal in stuffing. Yes, 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 yes. It stayed on. I watch a video again. That's one. Oh, okay. I understand. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, the foam is part of that support. All right. So now that we have stuffed our pillow, and what I'm doing here is just trying to get the stuffing a little bit more out of the way so that we can close this. And then once we have closed it, I will kind of fluff the pillow back to get that stuffing where I want it back in this corner. But as you can see, I took the edges, right, that were sticking out like this, and I'm folding them back in on themselves like so. Okay, trying to make sure that I'm getting a nice straight clean edge so that when we're finished, this is what it's going to look like. It's not going to look like you've DIY'd a set of pillows. It's going to look like something that you have purchased. Okay, that is always our goal, working in excellence. All right, so once you have tucked, then what you're going to do is get your heat bond again, lift up your corner, find your edge so that you can pick it up after your first pass. Yay. Fold it back. Okay. Maneuver this again so that we know that our seam is nice and straight, like so. Put it down. Measure your tape, how much you're going to need. About this much. A little extra won't hurt. Cut. And now we are going to lay this down. That is a little bit too much. Lay this down. Perfect. Okay, I'm gonna have to do this in sections. Yes, pretty much. And once you have gotten it close, go over with your pass. 1 to 2 seconds. Not anything more than that, otherwise you will burn the adhesive and then it won't be sticky anymore. Sorry guys, I need my eyes to do this. This is why I'm not looking up, but I'm here for it. Here we go. Got it. There you go. Why buy when you can DIY? And then once you have gotten that first layer down, then you're going to tuck it again, lay it down flat, find your seam so that you're not making a double seam, and then you're going to iron it down again. None of them, because I made the prototype and I kept it in my craft space, and they typically don't come in the craft space, Florence, unless they're looking for something. And I kind of had to ban them because of course they would need scissors or sometimes a measuring tape, and they're like, oh, you know, mommy has one, let's go get it, and then they go use it and then they don't put it back. And then I'm looking for my stuff. Hey guys, have you seen this scissors? Have you seen my measuring tape? Have you seen? So my keyboard just fell. So yeah, no, they don't typically come back here too much because I tell them don't. So I just left it here behind my craft table and they haven't said. So now what I'm doing is just allowing this to cool before I allow it to air up. And then once it's cooled, I will show you what our finished project looks like. All right, what did I miss? That's an awesome idea, Allison. Allison, what did you say? Allison. My mom is 73 and she'll have something to sit on and as a keepsake for the same time. Oh, that is so sweet. Yay. I went to your playlist looking for those projects of the summer splash. I can't find them. Where do I go? Okay, Evelyn. So what I will do, that's a good idea. Thank you. And I typically do so. Put them in a playlist. I will, but I didn't for the summer splash. I will make a playlist and put all of those things in there so that you can find them easily. Just give me about maybe 30 minutes to 45 minutes to do so, because I have to put the links of all of these items, find those links, put those links up, and then make that list for you. So I will definitely do that. Definitely. Love the pillow, easy steps. Yay, no mess. No mess at all. Yes, there you go. Why buy when you can DIY? And listen, I thought, go through that a lot with my daughter. Yes, they use our stuff and they don't put them back. I don't mind you using the stuff, just put them back, so that when I sit down on my craft table, I'm not having to run to find this or run to find that. It's all right where I know I left it. So yeah. So anything I keep back here, they typically don't touch. What was I was gonna say something. Oh, overall, yes. So why buy when you can DIY? Now, I shared with you guys that I went shopping, right? And usually when I go shopping for my crafts, I go shopping so that I can either use what I purchase to include them in my craft, right? Or use what I purchase to use as a backdrop for the things that I have made. But I want to say that even when I do that, and One Way Designs 238, if he's still here, he can attest to this. I don't shop for anything full price. My best friend Valerie, if she were here sitting with me, she would tell you. So when I'm shopping for crafting stuff, if it is not on clearance, if it is not on sale, some sort of deep discounted sale, if there isn't at least a 40% or a 50% or a 60% off coupon, Miss Danielle is not buying it. And this has pretty much been my motto for everything that I purchase, whether it's my clothes, even my clothes, I shop on the clearance rack. Shoes, clearance, deep discount, because guys, we work so hard for our money. You know what I'm saying? And like I was sharing with Valerie yesterday, my BFF, it's so funny how these companies, and we can even talk about this, but it's so funny how these companies will put on an 80% off sale, right? Getting stuff out of their stores. And if there's anyone in here who works for retail, let me know, because this is just quizzical to me. Put items on sale for 80% off. Let's say, for example, with a 20% off your total purchase, right? So you're leaving. I bought some candles yesterday that were on clearance for $2.80. I'm talking big jar candles, right? For $2.80. How are you guys putting these items on sale for that cheap and still making money? So you're trying to tell me that originally the items were overpriced, but you can get them out the door and still make money on those things. Then I don't need to buy full price. Never. I'm not doing it. So, consider that, guys. And like I said, which is the motto of our channel, why buy when you can DIY something? I mean, yes, there's some things that you can't make. Yes, there's some people who likes the nicer things and they would much rather to spend their time doing something else. But if you don't mind putting a little elbow grease and a little creativity into something, or coming up with your own idea for a craft or two or three, then by all means, do it yourself. Do it yourself. So I just had to say that. I felt that somebody needed to hear that. We have or had, and again, She sent me an email because I'm trying to remember her name. Miss Allison. A DIY bride. Heck, you know how much a wedding costs to put together? A lot of money. So if you can preempt that in any way, shape, or form by making some of your own projects, then I say by all means. I saw this weekend, I was out shopping, things on clearance who the regular prices were ridiculous. A few pieces of wood nailed up, glued together with wood glue, and these stores are charging $69.99 for the things. Really? Okay, let me see if I could go to Lowe's, or let me see if I could go to Home Depot. Let me see if I can buy some wood for myself and make the very same thing that you are selling for $70 myself. Just with some ingenuity and a little bit of elbow grease. That's all. So I was trying to fill in a hole here. Not really a hole. I just didn't like the way it overlapped. So I was just trying to glue that down a little bit more. But pretty much, there she is, Allison. But pretty much, our pillow is finito. Hey, I just rhymed. Our pillow is finito. It is finished and ready to grace our couches. For those of you who might possibly want to make this for an outdoor set, I am pretty sure you could find the water resistant material in this same print to do the very same thing. And our craft is done. That's all it takes, one way. That's all it takes. Some of those prices that we saw this weekend were bananas. Bananas, I tell you. You know, bananas. Like, why? Why are you buying this when you can DIY this? I don't know. But yeah, my daughter will tell you in a heartbeat that I'm cheap, but hey, you can actually find some good stuff. Aretha, you can find some good stuff on clearance. Like I said, and I'm not ashamed to say it, even with my clothes, I could be a season behind in attire, but who cares? I'm clean. My clothes are clean. My body is clothed. I'm cute with it. Nobody needs to know that I get my clothes off the clearance rack. You know, I would go to school sometimes or be out on the street and people say, oh my gosh, I like your outfit. I would have never thought to put that together. Where did you get that from? I'm like, wait, what are you talking about? My $12 outfit? You know, my shirt was $5 and my skirt or my pant was $7. And they're floored. Yes, ma'am. We shop on clearance. You know? So yeah, a vision, a budget, and ingenuity. That's all you need. That is all you need. And so far you have done 8. See what I'm talking about? Look, Allison, 8 centerpieces for $12. And I'm quite sure by the time she is finished, I don't know, Allison, if you're a bling girl, but I'm just going to use as an example. By the time she's finished blinging that out, or adding her flowers, or adding her table confetti, or her mirrors, whatever she decides to do, you are not, or the guests at her wedding are not going to be able to say that the things that she made were DIY. You're not going to be able to say it. That's all it takes. Thank you, Katrina. I'm so glad you made it. Okay, so I just glued down the last little corner. And now that I've done that, and just trying to, fluff it back out. And here you have the back of our pillow. Nice and square. Looks like we got it off of somebody's rack. Yeah. And I can't even remember. I'll have to see. I know the fill was $2.99. Hold on. Yes, the fill was $2.99. And the print was not much at all. And because I bought a half a yard of this, a half a yard of this, that's 1 whole yard between the two, and a half a yard and a half a 2 yards of material, and it came to the all 4 pieces to $7 and change. So $2.99, right, is 3, and 7 and change is $10, right, which gets me, let's say $13, because I'm gonna have to use 2. It's gonna get me 4 pillows. But yet, if you go to a home decor store, and I know they're gonna want to charge you up to $24 for one of these pillows. You know, you guys go to these stores. Okay, we just made 2 with the possibility of making 4 with supplies that I bought for $13. Can't be beat. Now, if I did not have makeup on my face, I would curl up right here in front of y'all and take a nap. But I did not want to put my makeup on this pillow. Ooh, Allison. Allison even made her tiara. I cannot wait to see. I'm going to open the email as soon as we get off air. Hi, Linda. How are you? And made with love, JLR. Exactly. Can't be beat. Cannot be beat. That's what makes it priceless, you know. You can't put a price on it at all, at all, at all. My darlings, we had fun today. I still have 3 more crafts to show you guys. I'm thinking, as I said, the last time that I could put 2 of those crafts into one video because they're not big crafts and they're not too time consuming, so we might be able to knock 2 of them out within the hour. Very affordable. And then the other craft I will share with you on another day, and then we will have wrapped up all of our summer splash. And then as a special request, I'm going to go ahead and place a playlist to our summer splash so that you guys can have direct access to every single thing that we have made during this series. There you have it, my darlings. I just love the way these turned out. Love, 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 love. Love, love, love them. So do we have any questions, any comments before we sign off for tonight? Let me know. I have, like I said, those of you who are following our Craftmas in July, those videos are going to be published on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. And then I might possibly pop back on next week, Sunday. I'm not sure. If not, thank you, Florence. I might come back on sometime during the week. But when we are finished with our summer splash crafts, I will continue. Thank you, Aretha. Ooh, Katrina, new member. Thank you, thank you. Guys, can we say welcome, Katrina? Welcome, welcome. Thank you for becoming a member. I also have to schedule with you guys another member-only chat, so we can do that. I will have to look at my calendar, but make sure members, as well as all of you, get on the member page, our community tab, our community tab, so that you can follow what is going on our channel. All right, any other questions? I'm thinking, first of all, try not to burn myself on the iron that I put on the floor. I wanted to show you guys the other set of material. Hi, Maydell, how are you? This is the other set of material that I bought that I'm going to use to make more pillows. Again, another a half a yard of this that I got her to cut into 2, and and then another a half a yard of this that I also got her to, no, I don't think she cut this in 2, but a half a yard of this and a half a yard of this. And these are going to make awesome pillows as well. Yes, we should take more time to DIY. It's good for your spirit and It is good for your budget. Yes, 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 yes. Thank you, Janine. So, my darlings, I just want to say to you guys, please make sure that you guys are liking the videos, sharing the videos, that you guys are inviting other people to join a wonderful community. I have sat here in just this hour that we have been online, and I have learned 3 things, 2 that I had never known, and 1 idea that I received from a subscriber. So this is not just a community where, you know, you just come on, watch a video, and you leave, and you know, you come back and the next time. We are indeed a community, and we learn from each other. We share ideas, and I love that about us. So make sure you let people know what we're doing over here on this side of YouTube, and it will be, of course, my pleasure to welcome any new subscribers, any new members, and as well, of course, to share with you the things, the wonderful and sometimes crazy ideas that I come up with you and whomever else will come our way. And so, my darlings, if there is nothing else, I am going to bid you guys adieu for the evening and say to you guys, please, 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 from the bottom of my heart, and I mean this, take care of yourselves. It's kind of crazy out there. If there's anyone on here who's watching from California, please, you know, take care of yourselves out there as well. These are scary, scary times, y'all. So please be careful. Know that I love you guys, mwah, 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 very much. And I will see you guys, of course, on the next show. Bye, y'all. Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Katrina. Thank you, Allison. Thank you, guys. Thank you, my loves. Good night and take care. Mwah.